This is Great Bay. Great Bay on the New Hampshire seacoast. It was an amazing discovery for the first settlers who arrived here from Europe. The channel of water that flows down to Portsmouth Harbor was deep enough to float the largest ships of that day being the 17th century. Up the river here at Hilton Point, sailors were given two choices. They could continue up the Piscataqua or sail west into the bay here, straight up the junction of the Salmon Falls River and the Cocheco River. There is another choice. You can go northeast into what is now Dover or straight on to South Berwick, Maine, Rollinsford, New Hampshire. Both places had natural waterfalls where mills could be built and were built. In Great Bay itself here, there were a number of rivers and are to sail up and find water power. The Bellamy River to Sawyers Falls, Oyster River to Durham, the Lamprey River to Newmarket, the Swampscott River to Exeter, the Winnicott to Greenland. Exeter and Dover were deep enough ports so they could build ships there, and they did. They had shipyards there. Think of it. Here is an inland bay with water power in a dozen places. Here, stuff could be made, put aboard a ship, and sent directly to Europe. Add to that the protection from the ocean storms that an inland port offers. No wonder New Hampshire attracted mostly entrepreneurs. Few, if any, roads back then, but great loads could be shipped on boats. Ships were made in Great Bay here. But you know, most of the commerce back there was not with ships. Most of the commerce was accomplished with a very special boat called a gondolo. It's a corruption of gondola, the boats they have in Venice. These boats, however, were heavy scows, flat in the front and back, both the same. Midboat was a very short mast, about 4 feet high. Balanced on this was a heavy pointed spar with a pointy part well out, and the heavy part here balanced and would go up and down like that. There was a triangular sail attached to the spar. Rudimentary, but very strong, very useful, very easy to build. And for 250 years, those scows moved coal, granite, farm produce, and goods from England up the Piscataqua River and to and from a dozen settlements on Great Bay. It wasn't until the railroad arrived in the 1840s that the gondolo disappeared. Wow.